Hello students, today we are going to learn factorization. So we are going to start with the basic questions. Here we have 12x plus 18. We have to factorize it. Factorize means that we have to put it in the form of two or more factors. So here we'll first consider the numbers 12 and 18. 12 and 18, they have the highest common factor here as 6. We can write this 12 as 2 times 6 times x, and this 18 can be written as 3 times 6. Now, please notice in these two terms, 6 is the common factor. In fact, this is the highest common factor. So we are going to take it outside. Now we are left with 2x plus 3. Now we have split this 12x plus 18 in the form of two factors as 6 times of 2x plus 3. So please note, when you have these numbers, you have to take out the highest common factor. And then whatever is left, that means whatever numbers or the variables which are not common, that will be left inside the bracket. So here 12x plus 18 can be written as 6 times of 2x plus 3. So we are going to try a similar question. One more question we are going to try. We have 14x minus 21. So in this 14 and 21, we are going to first of all figure out the highest common factor. The highest common factor here is 7. So when we take this 7 outside, we are left with 2x. Now, how did I get this 2x? By which number shall we multiply 7 so that we get 14? That would be 2. X also we have kept inside the bracket because x is not common. X is here in the first term but not in the second one. So we'll be keeping it inside the bracket. Then we have minus 3 here. By which number shall we multiply 7 so that we get 21? That would be 3. Please notice, if it is plus here, you're going to write plus. If it's minus here, you're going to write minus. So let's try the next one. Now we have 15x square minus 5x cube. So we'll first consider the numbers 15 and 5. In this case, the highest common factor is 5. Now please note, we have x square and x cube. That means we have 2 of the x here and 3x here. So in this case, we are going to consider this. Please note, this 15 can be written as 5 times 3 and this x can be written as x into x. In the same way, this I'm writing as it is, and x cube can be written as x times x times x. So as I just told you, 5 is common here and we have x into x common here. Now please note, this third x is available in the second term but not in the first one. So we will keep it as it is. This x into x, which is common to both the terms, that we'll keep it outside. So we are then left with 3 here and only 1 of the x here. So we have then 5x square into 3 minus x. So all these things you don't need to write. This I had written only just to explain you. If you want to do it directly, we are going to pick up the highest common factor from 15 and 5. So we'll get 5 here. Now, in order to take out the common factor from x cube and x square, you pick up that particular term which has the lower power. Then only it will be the highest common factor. So in this case, we're going to take outside x square. So now we have 3 minus x. So 5x square minus 5x cube can be factorized and written as 5x square times 3 minus x. Now in the next one, we have 9 and 6. 9 and 6, they have the highest common factor as 3. So that 3 will be taking outside. In the variables, we have x term here and we have x term here. But please note, here, this x has power 1. If nothing is written, it is actually 1. So we are going to take out x here, only x, not x cube, because as I told you that we are going to take out the lower power. Now, y is here in the second term, but not in the first term. So it is not a common term. We'll keep this y as it is. So by which number shall we multiply 3 so that we get 9? That would be 3. By which number shall we multiply x so that we get x cube? That would be x square. Now by which number shall we multiply 3 so that we get 6? We'll get 2 here. And this x we have already taken outside. So we'll not write. Y is not common. So that will be left inside the bracket. So now it is 3x times 3x square minus 2. I hope you've all understood this. Okay, let's try the next one. We have 28xy plus 14x. From this 28 and 14, we are going to take out the highest common factor, that is 14. Now, x is here and we also have x here. Please note in this case, both the x in the first term and the second term, they have the same power. So we need not worry, as it is, we can take this x common. Now, by which number shall we multiply 14 so that we get 28? We'll get 2 here. Y is here in the first term but not in the second term. So we will not take it common. This will be left inside the bracket. Now, please notice this entire 14x we have taken outside the bracket. So we are not left with any term here. Please note, we are going to write here 1. We are not going to write 0. We are going to write here and 1 here. Because 14x can be multiplied with 1 so that we get 14x. I hope this concept is clear to you. Thank you, students. I'm going to see you in the next video.